When I decided to launch this, what I call a social media campaign, I don't know if it's a social media campaign, it's just me airing my opinion. I have a lot of opinion. I read a lot of books and I spend my days in such, I literally love, since I'm a teenager, I don't know why, I love this biblical wisdom, I guess, of seeking after knowledge, wisdom, and understanding the book of Proverbs. It's been my go-to thing for the whole of my life. It's actually what I find, strangely enough, I'm a strange guy, I guess. I find pleasure in it. But anyway, so I was thinking, I'm sharing my opinion on this, what I'm calling a social media campaign, to ask the simple question: what are we up to in this new age of technology, as the age of, as my previous video said, as the age of industrialization has ended and now we're living in the age of technology? What are we up to really in our life? What are you up to in your life? What am I up to in my life? And how should we live? How should we live this life? As the quarter century already is gone in the 21st century. In 6 months we are 25 years old in the century. So what are we up to in our life, in our generation? Are we preparing for the future and stuff like that? Okay, this is what I'm aiming to answer in this social media campaign, or airing my opinion, whatever you want to call it. But it's a new launch, and I'm thinking of this social media thing. This tool is available to us all, right? It's available to everybody all over the world. Anybody could go on social media now and air our opinion, launch a campaign, do a course, use our skill, do something that is valuable, offer value to the world. Globally, it's so astonishing. We could go on this thing, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, X, whatever it is, Pinterest, and all those, Reddit and everything, and really build a global media platform, find a global audience. How do we do that? How should we live? What I found is Northrop Frye, one of my favorite, I don't know if you could call him a writer, but he was a professor, he was a thinker. He gave a talk once at the Massey lectures in Toronto, and he talked about the educated imagination. It's a published work, you can find it online, the educated imagination. And I think the answer to how we should then live is this thing. We need to not anymore walk around, like Adam Smith was saying, and I said in earlier videos, training in a specialized skill with facts from a textbook. That we become this robotic producer of society, working at some job. The world is changing. We're moving away from that. I think everybody is one day going to be like the professional sports people and the influencers and the creators and stuff. We'll be offering our skills online, our value, not skills, online. And it all flows from how educated is our imagination. We need to have an educated imagination. Out of that educated imagination, which comes out of reading deep literature. It's not necessarily hard work, but it's not easy work either. Also, living with the humanities, in other words, developing our human capital. Once we would have worked on this internal work, this inner work, to develop our, educate our imagination, then we look around us in society and see what value we could offer. What value could we offer society, the people in our communities, right? Even the world online. What value could we offer? That value is our possibility. What is possible for us? You're going to hear me use that word a whole lot if you continue following my videos and my rants and my opinion. What is our possibility? What is your possibility in this 21st century, given technology, in the age of technology, AI and all those things? What is my possibility? One, it's an academic exercise. Maybe you can write notes, explore it, think about it, talk to people about it. But find out what is possible, what gets you going, what solution you see you can offer society, what value you can bring to people. And then, once we find out our possibility, we need to spend time in preparation, in planning. It's not just, this is possible and go do it. You got to prepare for it. You got to build the memory muscles and all those things. It's literally like playing sport, right? You got to be an expert in it. You have to put in the inner work and the work itself. Like Usain Bolt prepared, I think, 22 years, and his performance was 8 seconds, and he changed human history on the athletics tracks at Olympics. It's the same thing with life. The preparation, the planning is quite a bit, but the performance is, once the performance happens and you win the applause of the crowd and you profit after all these years of preparation, your performance could be, a few seconds or a few minutes or a few days, depending what you do. If you write a book or whatever it is, or you make a movie, or you become an expert at something and you do a course and teach people online, whatever it is, the expertise that you give to the world is called your performance. The value that you are offering, the action of offering that value, is your performance, and the applause is your profit. It's your reward, is your impact. That's what we use to improve our quality of life. And the whole idea in this 21st century is our quality of life. That is what is important. No longer do we see gross poverty in Africa or China or India with these slums all over the place. Back in the 80s and 90s, I remember, I'm old enough to remember those days. On TV, we used to see those things. Christian charities used to always be begging for money to support these charities and all that. That is not happening anymore, because these countries are economically and socially improving. Technologically, everywhere is improving. People are catching up with America and Canada, even with Europe. Western Europe, Eastern Europe, and Western Europe are now basically even in socio-economic development. However, what we're not finding is we're not teaching people, we're not teaching the average person how to get over the status quo, which is the industrial age, which has come to an end. And there's a whole new world, a whole new paradigm, a whole new worldview out there within the ambit of the age of technology. And we have to train people now. It's not about manual labor. It's not about hard work. It's about smart work. It's about brain work. It's about digital products. It's not about physical products anymore. And we need to train the human being and enlighten the human being that the imagination of the human being needs to be educated. How can we allow artificial intelligence to be such a scary thing in the world? For a lot of people, not for me. I love AI because we have an AI product in our company, Quai AI. You can check it out online. But a lot of people are scared about AI. Artificial intelligence. How about human intelligence? Human intelligence is the thing we're supposed to be really proud and happy about, but we're not. We're freaking out. Oh, people are going to lose their jobs and this and that. No. AI is here to serve us. It's our servant. We are the masters. But the only way we could be masters of AI, of the age of technology, of all these machines, smart machines running around the world, including robots, is if we educate our imagination. In that, the human capital is beyond beaten. Like beyond being able to be conquered. What am I saying? It's nothing can conquer human capital that is based, the foundation is an educated imagination. And so how should we live in this 21st century? And what am I up to in my life? What you should be up to in your life as well. I'm not trying to preach at anybody. I'm just saying my opinion again. What we should be up to is educating our imagination. It's a lifelong process, but it's a beautiful process. It's enjoyable, and we can be happy doing it. And when we are educating our imagination, we are also looking for possibilities in the world, solutions that we can bring, value that we can bring to people, and preparing to offer that value, and then going out and offering the value, which is our performance, and then we win the applause, the profit, the impact comes back to us in terms of the improvement of our quality of life. Okay, I know this is a long video. I'm going to try to break it up, but hopefully it accomplishes the task. Okay, take care.